Hello, beautiful souls. We are playing with the cards today. Hopefully everyone's doing well. It's January 30th, 2026. But again, all videos are timeless. Know this. And that if you landed here with me in front of you, there's no coincidence. All right? There's a message here for you. Okay? And again, take what resonates, leave what does not. We're going to just pull some quick tarot just to see what we have for the collective. Short and sweet and to the point. And again, for you to receive signs, synchronicities, and key codes, so please pay attention to the numbers, the colors, the frequency, the energy, the resonance, the art, because the art can be very activating as well. As I shuffle, I see the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So you have balance, you've rolled the dice on yourself, chose yourself, you decided to balance the light and the dark, and the wheel is turning in your favor. Eight of Pentacles is underneath that, fire energy. All right, you're coming out of this Four of Cups energy. You feeling, this is source protection, all right? You feel like this, you've been protected even though you might not have always been spiritually connected. You've always been spiritually protected. So, all right, I think that was funny, a little rhyme. So you may have not always been spiritually connected, but Source wants to know you have, and your team and your highest wants you to know you've always been spiritually protected. 1, 2, 2 on the timer. So we're just going to have some fun and see what quick messages want to come out for the collective today. Please and thank you. I think I'm going to do a short stack. So let's do a short stack. Let's see what a short stack is. So I'm just going to grab from, I've shuffled these really good. I played with them last night. And I feel like there's a message here for somebody. Even if it reaches one person, I am doing my job, working for Source. All right, so we are going to just kind of, let's see here. All right, let's do this. Let's have some fun. I'm going to kind of go through, and I'm going to just kind of run through, and I'm going to say stop. You pick where you say stop. Okay, so I'm just going to go. And we're just going to grab these ones right here. Page of Cups. Page of Cups energy here. Looking up at your feet, looking up at maybe when pigs fly. Taking those leaps of faith. Ace of Wands. Receiving information. Completing those death and rebirth cycles. Remember, there's never just one. All right. Sailing into calmer waters, being guided by spirit. Standing in your Emperor energy. And again, doesn't matter if you're male or female, because that doesn't matter. Cycles are complete. You have tapped into your higher self. You're embodying your higher self. You have a supreme divine connection to Source, the universe. Again, rainbow frequency as well as the sacred geometry. You've been pushing through, standing strong. Again, finishing up. Coming out of this heartbreak, Three of Swords energy, this deceit, this heartbreak. Yeah, I'm going to read these though, okay? So, how many cards came in? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've just 10 complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. And I'll take bottom of the deck when we're done. So, Page of Cups. What do we have, beautiful souls? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So for this Page of Cups, please look at the art. We got a pig flying. We got a bowl at his feet. We got a heart and a hand here. So a dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new expected journeys, ventures, synchronicities, open. You have an open, joyful heart. So you're being motivated, and you're Shunyat, you're being motivated by new, innovative, you're having new ideas, okay? The world is my flourishing oyster, and I'm excited to see what happens next. And again, because you take the leap of faith. Amethyst is significant. And again, you've stepped into your power, you've surrendered, you let go, you're jumping into the unknown. You're going to be receiving some information, Ace of Wands, downloads. I always look at that as a download, like you're just going to receive more information from your higher self, from your spirit team, from source, activations. Again, activations when I look at that card. Always, I don't know, that's just what I'm always drawn to. I've never really been drawn to look at that card any other way at this point. Again, because it reminds me of very upper chakra activations, illuminations. You're going to be receiving new ideas, right? New gifts, new abilities. You're going to be receiving inspiration. You're going to get illumination. Something's going to be illuminated. You're going to get some intense creativity coming online. All right, you're tapped into your higher self, into higher consciousness. You're open. You're ready to receive. You have that interconnectedness to all things because you've gone within and you can manifest anything. So be very, very mindful of what you're speaking and thinking right now. Death and rebirth, okay? Again, infinity symbol, okay? So you've gone through many, many death and rebirth cycles, okay? Which was necessary, right? Which was necessary, right? Cycles of transformation, okay? Rebirth, transition, change. You've got new beliefs. You've let go of the old beliefs. You've basically surrendered old versions of yourself so you could step into who you truly are by sailing into those calmer waters, okay? Newfound awareness of who you truly are. You've had to end many, many things with many, many people, places, and things. All right, it's a symbolic, this could also mean a symbolic death, but I don't feel like that right now. All right, we've also been through this massive initiation process right now, okay? So this last month has been a huge initiation process for a lot of us. And again, receiving all of these cosmic downloads through the convergences, these activations, these upgrades, all right? Transitions, right? These are your transitions. Help is arriving. So again, help is arriving in the perfect time, okay? This is your rite of passage, okay? You're moving beyond the trauma because you've done the hurt, that you've moved on beyond the trauma or the shadows of the past, all right? You're getting support from others. Help is coming in. All right, this is your personal evolution. This is your spiritual transition or journey, which is a really amazing thing that came out right behind the death and rebirth card, okay? And it places you in this emperor energy, this stoic, strong. Remember, the emperor embodies all of the kings in the tarot. All of the kings in the tarot, okay? I lead the circumstances in my world with confidence, harmony, and generosity. Again, we've got a chess piece there. You've been strategically moving through this, okay? The divine masculine is here. It's your authority. It's your power. It's a natural leader. Very structured, very strategic, and very analytically thinking. Taking action. It's time to take the action. You have completed the cycle, right? I just said that you completed the cycle, the world, all right? New beginnings, okay? Completion, joy is here. Wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundance, all of your abundance is here. Success, new levels of the consciousness. So again, new levels of your consciousness, all right? New levels of your consciousness, okay? You're going to be traveling the world also. Traveling the world. So travel is going to be in the cards for some of you, all right? 9 of Wands energy. 9 of Wands. All right, you've done this through determination, resilience, defense. All right, this is your final push. Excitement, so get excited for what's to come. Finding the motivation again through all the face of the difficulties. Through all the face of the difficulties with the 3 of Swords energy here. 3 of Swords energy. Okay, so you've moved through all of this, okay? You've moved through all of it. You've pushed through, and now that cycle is complete. That cycle is done. I heard that cycle is done. All right. Painful separations. Again, walking away, loss, heartbreak. All right. This has given you the opportunity. Going through this gave you the opportunity to do the shadow work, to do the healing, to take the leap of faith on yourself, to go through the death and rebirth process, all right? To move away, to move forward, okay? And trusting and believing, all right? Listening to the inspiration, listening to your higher self, listening to source, okay? Page of Wands, joy, leaps, fun, inspired, action, moving forward, energy, focus. And again, it's that inner child playfulness, okay? Just tossing it up and trusting. So explosive creativity is coming forward, infectious enthusiasm. You're going to be getting new ideas, creative. You're going to have new beginnings. You're being asked to create. If you're not creating, get creating right now. You're going to be finding that new inspiration, honoring your skills, new skills, your new passions, your new curiosities. You're going to be trying new things. You're going to be gifting yourself with the permission to dream big. You're going to have a great big energy. All right. There's creative intention, and you're going to be brainstorming. It's getting that youthful spark. Okay. That youthful spark. Your soul family is coming in. All right. 3 of Cups. Your soul family is coming in. All right. And again, that help is coming. Help is coming. Help is coming. All right. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. What do we got? All right. Yep. Friendship, soul tribe, abundance, cooperation, community. You're going to be getting closer and closer. Joy, communication, celebration. You're good. This is another sign of celebration. You're going to be celebrating. All right. Soul contract, soul family coming in. Okay. All right. Do we have anything else to finish this reading off, please? And thank you. So you've been patiently waiting and hanging out with your higher self, hanging out with the source, hanging out with your spiritual team, just hanging out and waiting patiently. After taking the leaps of faith, hanging out with source. Again, another very joyful card here. All right. Arms wide open. Be ready to receive everything that source has got prepared for you. All right. Your team has got prepared for you. Be open and ready to receive. All right. The wait is over. The wait is over. I just heard the wait is over. For all of your wishes to be fulfilled, 9 of Cups energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very abundant 9 of Cups energy. Again, very joy. Again, very open, ready to receive. Universe is gifting you. I just said that. The universe is gifting you. Source is gifting you. Your desires, your manifestations, joy, energy, abundance, your manifested dreams, your wishes come true. All right. Abundance, abundance, abundance. And abundance can be many things. Energy, abundance that you can share your wealth with other people, abundance of travel, of fun, of joy, of soul tribe. You're going to have an abundance. All right. The wait is over. I keep hearing the wait is over. Holy crap. All right. You are going to be seen worldwide. Again, travel is on the books for you. You're going to be seen worldwide. You are going to be an inspiration to others. You are either going to be seen on a worldwide stage, whether it's a platform here, all right, or you are going to physically be on stages in front of many, many people, sharing your story, sharing your journey, okay, as a form of inspiration to let other people know that you can walk through this. You can get through this, okay? And you're sitting very grounded, very in yourself. You're very connected. Again, Pentacle energy. You're very nurturing because you've nurtured yourself. You put the energy back into yourself first, but you're very grounded. You're very nurturing. All right. You're not this boastful, egotistical person. You know who you are now. All right. You know who you are. Okay. Very grounded. And 10 of Pentacles is here. Generational wealth. Good job, collective. Awesome. You are receiving your 10 of Pentacles. The wait is over again. And it is time to celebrate, my beautiful souls. It is time to get up, party, and celebrate. This also can mean divine union, divine marriage, up-leveling of your relationships in many ways. And that can mean your personal relationships, collective relationships. You are the star. You are the star. You are the star sage. You are the earth angel. You are the light worker. Okay? You are the star. You are the chosen one. because you chose you. First and foremost, you are the star. Know it. Know it. Okay? So that is your message for today. I will see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.